Hello Sam, Becca, and William. Today I'm coming on here to make a video for you guys to show you how to do some scholarly research. I'm going to apologize in advance for kind of the fan sound. You can hear my computer. It's very warm right now because this has taken a couple tries not to give it away. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to do some research. Okay, so we are starting on Columbiana's homepage. So we are going to go to the menu here, scroll down almost to the bottom, and we are going to go to InfOhio. This is under additional links. Okay, so as it's loading here, okay, so we're here. Now I'm already signed in because I had to kind of figure out how this all worked, but let me show you how to sign in because you won't have access to as many things if you're just kind of signed in as like a guest user, and so you're going to want to know how to sign in. So it's up here in this corner. Let me show you. So your username is just Columbiana, and your password is Clips. And hit login. And look, we're now logged in. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to scroll down the page, okay? And we're going to go to grades 9 through 12. Okay, so here we are. We are at the resource page. But before we start looking at this, I want to talk to you a little bit about why we're doing what we're doing. So far you've done kind of just a generic Google search on your topic of choice. By the way, your topics are super interesting. I'm so excited. I gotta say, especially for Becca's on fashion and women's rights and all that. I think that's super cool. Yeah, but so you need to know how to navigate databases. When I started attending YSU, it was super helpful for me that they required that I go to these workshops where they showed us how to navigate Mog Library, which is YSU's library. There are databases and how to do scholarly research. They showed us what something called Boolean phrases are. It's basically a fancy way of saying keywords, but the computer knows that there's alternative phrases, so it's just basically a more advanced keyword kind of search. So there's a lot of different databases, and if you go to college, then you're going to find that your school probably has something like this. So take advantage of any workshops out there to show you how to navigate this stuff, because it will really, really, really pay off whenever you are writing a paper and you need a scholarly source. There's a variety of sources, and so that's what we're looking at today through InfOhio. We're looking at the variety of sources that there are here, because you are doing some research on a topic with different kinds of sources. On here, there's lots of different things. There's journals, there's periodicals, there's magazines, there's pamphlets, reference books, there's poetry, criticism, like literary criticism. There's so much on here. And so my topic for today, as I do some research, and as I was reflecting on, what do I like and care about? In college, I really enjoyed studying about Shakespeare, and so I think I'm going to focus in on his background, so his biography, also Elizabethan England, the historical context for his writing, and then maybe some specific works. I'm thinking King Lear. We'll see. I really like King Lear. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the very first one we see here, Academic Search Premier. The reason I wanted to specifically draw notice to this one is because this is where you find really good scholarly journals and peer-reviewed. If you write papers in college, it's going to be very helpful. So let's go ahead and look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and this takes us to EBSCOhost. Okay, and now here's where those Boolean phrases come in. Fancy way of saying keywords. I'm going to go ahead and type in Elizabethan England and see what comes up. I'm also going to put in Shakespeare. Elizabethan era, let's say Shakespeare. Okay? Now, before I do anything else, here's what I advise you to do. Now, there's this really great column over here, and I almost always click on the Limit To section. I click on scholarly or peer-reviewed journals. This is just going to make sure that these things that you're using for your papers or your writing are solid. So I really suggest that you do that. Also, sometimes your professors might be a little bit weird about the publication date. You know, it's really important to have really recent, research if you're doing some kind of research. So that can be significant. I'm just going to leave mine as is for now, but just know that, you can limit it. So look, I just moved it up. Okay? So, I'm just going to click on the first one I see here. Obviously, you can go ahead and scroll through. There's a lot here. Oh, this one would be really interesting. Racism in Othello. Othello's like probably my favorite. Should I do this one? Let's do this one. Okay, I know I said King Lear, but now I'm changing my mind. Okay, so look, we have this journal here. Okay, looks interesting. I would love to read this. Okay, so anyways, we have this journal here in front of us. Now, if you wanted to save this, then what you can do is go over to this column over here, and this is really great because you can either save it in your Google Drive, you can print it, you can share it with someone else through if you can add it to your folder. This is great if you're just kind of like thumbing through a bunch of journals. Like if you're looking for something very specific and you're like, oh, I don't want to lose this, you can stick it in this folder. I don't think it saves, so just be aware of that. Like, don't close out that tab. This is one of my favorite features ever of EBSCOhost, is it's right here. It's Cite, because it does the works cited page for you. Yeah, so if you're writing a paper, it needs to be an APA. Look at that. It's already there. It's already formatted for you. If you need to write it in MLA, it's right there. I just love it. It's my favorite feature. And then there's some other things too. You can export it. Yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to show you this in the Academic Search Premier database, okay? Because again, lots of very good scholarly peer-reviewed journals or articles can be found here. Okay, so now I'm just going to X out of this because I want to show you some other databases, okay? So we're back here to InfOhio. Now, another thing I expressed earlier was some interest in Shakespeare's background. So there is a specific database for this. This is the Biography Reference Bank. So articles, most full text on 500,000 people from antiquity through today. Sounds interesting to me. Let's look. Okay, we're back to EBSCOhost. All right, I'm going to write William Shakespeare. Yes. Let's do it. These are my 3 keywords here. Okay, interesting. Let's scroll. Okay, this one looks interesting. This is a review, it says. It's 9 Lives of William Shakespeare. Okay, so look, we have another option for Limit To within this biography database. We can have names with biographies, names with images, lots of options here. Also source types. I'm just going to go ahead and limit it to biographies. That's like specifically like what I'm looking for. Okay, this is interesting. This is on Anne Hathaway, his wife. That could be really interesting. Okay, so there's a lot here. So yeah, you would really have to sift through this. I think I want to go back to the other ones. I just unclicked it. Clicking on PDF full text again. Okay. All right. Yeah, so this is, I think this is a review of a biography, actually. So that's interesting. We're talking about its accuracy. Okay. All right. So there's another option there for you. Let's go back to InfOhio. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of things on here, really. So earlier, I tried to access this one I'm clicking on right now, Literature Online. It's the American and English Literature one. However, it's not coming up, like you can't really access it. So I'm going to steer you away from that for now. And I encourage you to try Literary Reference Center. This is more of like what other people say about works, okay? But there are some full works here too. As you can see, there's Macbeth right here, okay? Also Hamlet, you guys know a thing or two about that. Okay, so I'm going to type in, actually I'm going to type in Othello since we already found another journal by him, or about him, about the work, sorry. Okay, so look, we have a lot of different options here. We have academic journals, periodicals. Okay, there's a lot of options here. Okay, this one would really tie into the journal I found earlier about racism in Othello. So does Othello have to be black? That might be an interesting read. I listened to a really interesting podcast about that, so that might be interesting. Yeah, so then look, this is the same thing. I can cite it through this again. This doesn't work for you. Should be encouraging rigor here, but this is a really nice way to help you with that. Okay, so I hope this was helpful in looking around and seeing how InfOhio works, how there's a lot of different things that you can look for. I really encourage you to take your time and go ahead and peruse what's available to you. If you have any questions, let's help each other out in finding what we need. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the research process. This is looking forward to something fun that we're going to do together. I think we're going to do like a mini TED Talk sort of thing on your topic, because obviously you care about your topic, that's why you chose it. And I thought that would be really fun thing for you guys to do instead of just writing something. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I hope this was helpful for you all.